Lynn Fazekas, 4th Ward. Can you hear me okay? Yes. Thank you. Good evening, Mayor, Council. Mr. Mayor, I want to let you know that I don't have any comments on the budget at this time, but am wondering if I can get approval to ask some questions of the people who prepared it. It's a short list.
Is the public hearing designed for question and answers, Mr. City Attorney?
It's not really designed for questions and answers of staff. It is designed for public comment and for where there's some expertise by the public, perhaps questions by the alderman or yourself to the people who are providing the comment. But one of the reasons that you have the committee as a whole sessions, which precede this meeting, is so that there can be a full discussion and anybody who wants to can be informed. It's really not a situation here that, as you have it now, where the staff is to be queried on the details of what was going on and why.
Thank you.
Most of that should have already been covered and already been a matter of public record at this point.
Thank you.
Mr. Mayor, just, one comment then. In the past, the public has been welcomed to comment at the joint meetings of the City Council and the Financial Advisory Committee. And this was not the case. And that is why, I would like to at some point make some comment on the budget, but I don't feel that I have enough information. And I also wonder if maybe the folks at home might have some of the same questions.
You can certainly ask those questions during the budget item, or bring those comments forward, and state your concerns and share with them, the council and the public, your concerns. You're more than welcome to do that.
Okay, perhaps I can just throw out some of these questions and not expect an answer at this time, but to know that maybe my comments in the future would be could perhaps be addressed during the first or second hearings of the budget.
If you want to ask, make some statements, and that might entice us to ask questions of ourselves and bring those forward.
Okay, great. Okay, I did not hear all of. I didn't attend and was not able to view all of the joint meetings. And so some of these perhaps have already been answered, and I apologize in advance if that is the case. But I did the best I can. I did not hear what we are budgeting for gasoline per gallon, what those, I think that comes under commodities, and that has been a big issue in the past when gasoline prices have gone up, so that's a curiosity there. I see that we're anticipating an 11.71% increase in sales and use taxes. That means an increase, since those are so important to the budget, of $1.2 million for the general fund. The narrative of the budget talks about there being, an upward trend here. I just am curious about, since this is quite a chunk of change, what indicators are being used to justify this projection. Also, the city is expecting $1.3 million in federal and state airport grants. If memory serves, these grants usually involved a 20% match. So I was looking for a line item in the general fund or in the airport fund for about $267,000 in matches, and I didn't see them. I don't know where they are or if they are. And my fourth and last comment / question. Beginning in fiscal year 2009, Council decided to establish a separate economic development fund to account for economic development services purchased from outside agencies. However, I notice that Hopkins Services is not listed as being paid out of this fund as was agreed in FY 2009. I don't know if perhaps this has since been added to the budget for that fund and in a later draft, or if it has been included in another fund, and if so, I don't understand why that happened. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else like to come forward? Please.